Hi guys, so this is just a quick video about my travel palette. It's actually a uni palette, and mine is the blue one. I bought it before they brought out the black one, or else it probably would have been the black one. Every time I show it on camera it seems to turn me yellow, so I'm afraid I'm now going to be yellow for the rest of the video because this is blue. I don't even know if I can show something black and balance me out. Not really. Oh, it did! Yes! Okay, so originally the plan for this was that I was going to use it to depot any eyeshadows or blushes that were in palettes where I'd used up pretty much everything else in the palette, but I didn't want to chuck it out, but I didn't want to sit with the palette for 12 eyeshadows with like 3 eyeshadows left in it, because that's silly. So yeah, I just thought I'd put them in here. So it's actually got like a clasp at the side there, and then opens with a hinge, and it's got a massive big mirror, which I'm going to try to be really careful not to shine in your faces. So I don't know what to talk about first. Let's talk about these two first. Oh sugar. This is a Yaby powder foundation. I got mine from the Makeup Artist Boutique, but I don't know if I'll order from them again because they don't give you any choice in postage. They make you get signed for delivery, and then I knew there was not going to be any in my house, but I didn't know it was signed for delivery, and then I had to trail down to the post office to get it, which is a hassle. So I wish I just got it from Love Makeup, but they only had the cream one anyway. So anyway, this is shade PF018. These don't come with magnets on them, so I had to use the magnets from the Yaby palette, and the shade is on a sticker on the underside of the pan, so I had to pick the sticker off and put it on the magnet so that I can still see the shade name. So I didn't bother buying a concealer from them, but I'll show you why in a minute. I bought a Yaby concealer, but it was to use as a contour colour. It's really not that yellowy in life. I believe it was called Ginger Snap. It is in the yellow family, but it's not as mustardy as my camera is making it out to be. So I just used that as a contour. It doesn't work as well as my powder one from MAC, but it's cream, so I don't really need any brushes for it, and it works, so that's the important thing. I would also, when I'm travelling, I would also have my Blanc type in here. I would just take it out of my MAC palette because these aren't fixed in. It's got a magnet on the back already, which you can barely see because it's covered in foundation from when it was in that palette. Wow. Okay, so that would have been added in there as well. And then at the top here you can see I have 4 random eyeshadows. These came from my Sleek Jewel palette. Yeah, I've still got the original one left, which I broke up because there was only those 4 eyeshadows left out of 12. So there was no point in keeping a palette that big when I had plenty of room in this, and now I have a couple of eyeshadows to take with me. So I can do like a silver and plum look, or this is like the plummy colour I use when I'm doing 50s eyes, or I can do a navy and silver smoky eye. So that was good. Okay, so I decided, you know, I don't have a lot of money right now, so I decided that I was going to cheat, and rather than buying all the stuff off of Yaby, what I'd done was I ripped out empty pans from my 88 palette. So you can see that these ones are empty, and there's a couple more up here. I literally just ripped them out with tweezers. They're ones that I'd finished the eyeshadows already. So the next couple of things don't look quite as pretty as the Yaby things and the Sleek eyeshadows. But you know, I just ripped out the empty pan like this. And what you see in the bottom there is that I actually squeezed out some of my MAC Select cover up, and if you leave it, it dries to a creamy consistency and you can still use it. I mean, so that meant that I had a concealer that didn't cost me anything to get it in pan form that I could put in the palette, and I knew it's a good colour match and I know it's a good concealer, so why not? I also done the same with my highlighter. This is MAC's Luna cream colour base, the white one. So I just scraped some out with tweezers, a spoon, spatula, whatever you want to use, put it in there, and I actually used my hairdryer, which is why this is a bit, looks kind of smoother. So I just used the hairdryer to melt it and then left it flat to set again, and I was left with a nice smooth looking one. So I've done the exact same with this cream blusher. It's from a random hard candy palette, so it doesn't have a name. I plan in the future to do the same with a couple of my other matte cream colour bases, because I have a couple of pretty pink ones, and then I could use that for lips as well. Though there's nothing stopping you putting lipstick in those wee pans too, or buying the pans off of Yaby. So all in all, I love this palette, and I think it was great that I had all my makeup in one go. The Yaby things just came in little plastic things like this, by the way, and I'll put links down below and prices, because my Wi-Fi is not working in my room right now, so that's why I've not been giving you prices as I went along. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye!